Krishna.
Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam session. We'll start with the short Kirtan. We'll go for the session. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravan Chari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Nithai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatho Chayamutiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Hare Krishna. We're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 15, and text 18. So text goes like this. Narmani udhar ruchir smita sobhitani he partaye arjuna shake kurunandaneti sanjalpitani naradheva hridi sprashani smriturluthanti hrudayam mama madhavasya. Translation and no purport in this sloka. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation: O King, his jokings and frank talks were pleasing and beautifully decorated with smiles. His addresses unto me as O son of Prata, O friend, O son of Kuru dynasty, and all such haughtiness are now remembered by me. Thus I am overwhelmed. So, yeah, it's one more important sloka in our reading session. So, since it doesn't have purport, we'll cover the next sloka also. So, text number 19. So, text number 19. Sayyasanatana Vikatana Bhojanadhishu Akyadvayasya Ruthavan Hiti Vipralabdaha Sakyo Sakeva Prituvat Tanayasya Sarvam Shehe Mahan Mahatiya Kumater Ahamme. Translation: Generally, both of us used to live together and sleep, sit and loiter together. And at the time of advertising oneself for acts of chivalry, sometimes, if there were any irregularity, I used to reproach him by saying, "My friend, you are very truthful," even in those hours when his value was minimized. He, being a supreme soul, used to tolerate all those uttering of mine, excusing me exactly as a true friend excuses his true friend, or a father excuses his son. Purport. Since the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is all perfect, his transcendental pastimes with his pure devotee never lack anything in any respect, either as a friend, son, or lover. The Lord relishes the reproaches of friends, parents, and fiancés more than the Vedic hymns offered to him by great learned scholar and religionist in an official fashion. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकधा मह्यं दधाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगगनरघुनाथन्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सगगनललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. So my voice is audible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhu. We can hear you.
Yeah. So the two texts, actually the series of this 15 chapter about the discussion and conversation between Yudhishthira Maharaj and Arjuna. It's actually emphasized this whole chapter dedicated for Arjuna. You can see every chapter emphasize one personality who is glorifying about Krishna. It is happening continuously, what we are seeing from the last 4-5 chapters. For example, if you see the 11th chapter, it's completely about Parikshit Maharaj. And 12th chapter is all about the next now last chapter about Yudhishthira Maharaj. Now Arjuna's turn. So continuously, each chapter, each personalities emphasized by Krishna's activities, and the personality is glorifying Krishna in each chapter. So that we can able to sense in each chapter. Sukadeva Goswami is narrating like that. So here we'll see what we will get it from this two texts. So actually, when I read this text, it looks that Krishna is viraga, the separation of from Krishna. Arjuna went into the very deep sorrow mode, and he started crying actually, as per the sloka translation and Prabhupada purport also saying, is now overwhelmed. Means he started crying and telling all these things. You just imagine, it's so emotional. Actually, Arjuna moved when he is talking this intimate relationship with Krishna to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So he felt very, very, what do you call it? This mode of separation. He just started overwhelming and he just started crying and he's so emotional. So you can sense that when you read the slokas, and the slokas very beautifully um, uttered by Sukadeva Goswami here. So very nice sloka. When you chant itself, it will feel that the sadness of Arjuna you can feel. So na Narmani Udhara Ruchira Smita Sobitani. The sloka is clearly saying Narmani means jokes, and he Udhara means openly they speak. So they crack jokes, and by cracking joke, the ruchira, the taste, it is pleasing between the Arjuna and Krishna. And Smita Sobitani, it is every devotee ornament actually. Actually, devotee should have always smiling face. So Krishna is carrying that. Why can't we carry? So here it is saying that whatever joke I crack, Krishna will be pleased. Even though I am just pulling his leg, he is with a smiling face, he is receiving. So this is a very nice uh, character we can inspire from Krishna. So you can also see so many pictures of Krishna. You will not see any of the picture which Krishna is so arrogant or so anger or so what do you call it, in a rigid mode. He's always keeping one cute, sweet, smiling, which attracts everyone. So that's what you see the in the pictures. People say smile, then only the picture looks good. So people say that when you are smiling in the picture itself, you will get feeling enjoyment. Why can't we smile whole life so that your whole life will be joy? So they say all these things. So decorate smiling face is actually a decoration of the face. So nothing if you are not doing makeup or something. Have a nice sweet smile from heart. The smile should from heart, not plastic smile. So I often travels in the flight. So there you can see that arrow stress. You can see that real fake smile you can identify with them. So they smile. It is called pakka plastic smile. It goes like this and it comes immediately. It is not from heart. They smile. So here Krishna is taking whatever jokes cracks about him by Arjuna. He takes very happily with a smiling face. So he's telling, he calls me, oh Pritha, oh son of Pritha, oh son of Kuru dynasty. He just very lovingly he calls me all these things. So he's just thinking and moving. It means he become emotion while saying this. So nobody will call me as a oh Kuru, oh Pritha, like that. So here the intimate relationship between Arjuna and Krishna, it is you can see. So it is all such heartiness are now remembered by him, and he felt overwhelmed. So this is what this first sloka is carrying for us. So in that what we can learn. So what I am just realizing in this is the relationship between the devotee and Krishna is so personal. That's what our acharyas given a chance to worship the Archa Vigraha, the deity form of the Lord. So when you started serving the deity form of the Lord, you will have some intimate connection. Your time, okay, I have to give some boha to Krishna. I have to decorate. This is a time for Mangalarti. This is time for Arati. And this is time for making him sleep. And this is the time to wake up the Lord. Like that, we have a connection. Through that connection, the intimacy between the deity and the devotee will establish slowly, gradually, not in an emotional way, but mainly this emotion also needed little bit, not completely, but the emotion is needed in a correct measurement so that we should not be over intimate to Krishna, that we should understand Krishna as a supreme Lord and I am a is dasana das. It is not like I am also gopi. I can serve Krishna as a gopi. It's not like that. And people keep Laddu Gopal and they themselves feel that I am a mother of the Laddu Gopal. So directly jumping all the Yama Niyamas, everything they bypass, they directly go to Vatsalya Bhav. So that is not recommended by our acharyas for at least in this age of Kali. We should trying to aspire to serve Lord in the deity form. So in Kali Yuga, we have approached Lord in a three ways. Definitely, you will not get a chance to see Krishna face to face in Kali Yuga. Not here in this material world. But you have three chance which Krishna and Acharya gave to us. So first chance is having a darshan and serving the deity form of the Lord. It is Sakshat Krishna. For Kali Yuga people, it was preferred by Acharyas and Krishna himself descended as deity form, Archa Vigraha form, to take up your services and keep you in progress in devotional service. So it is a chance for us. And the second is devotional service. Actually, I would say devotional service is the first thing. So when Prabhupada was asked, actually, what does mean by bhakti? What does mean by devotion? We are foreign people, we don't understand what is devotion. So when this question asked to Prabhupada, Prabhupada said, devotion means devotional service. So devotion means devotional service. When you do service, unalloyed service to Krishna, in the form of holy name, in the form of the deity, in the form of what do you call it? Serving devotees, this pleases more. So you can see this when you have this relationship through this. So if you have a relationship with the deity form, you will develop intimacy with Krishna in Kali Yuga. Then the ultimate thing is you should have a relationship with the Harinam, holy name. So through holy name, because Krishna is in the form of sound in this Kali Yuga, in his name, so it especially Hare Krishna Mahamantra, as Kali Shamtar Upanishad says. So this Mahamantra is none other than Krishna. So through that, if you chant more, you will develop that intimacy also more. This is also one point. And doing service to temple, to the Lord and the pure devotees of the Lord. Through that, you will develop the intimacy. You can hear from them. Through that, you will get inspiration, aspiration, everything. And by that, you will develop the intimacy with Krishna. So, this is the three-way Krishna and Acharyas given for us, the people who are in the Kali Yuga. So this is the first sloka. So we'll move on to the second one. Okay. Maybe my camera fall down. I'll keep here. Okay. So the second sloka says, generally both of us used to live together and sleep and sit a lot together. So Here again, the intimacy. I told you in one of the class about the DT worship class. I told, see, you cannot have a chance in Treta Yuga or Dwapar Yuga and Satya Yuga. That chance you can get now in Kali Yuga, because you cannot having a chance to wake up Krishna, to bath Krishna, to give footsteps to Krishna, to make a garland for Krishna and give a personal service to Krishna. But Kali Yuga people and the devotees, they have this chance to serve Lord personally to his deity form of the Lord. So even Arjuna never think Arjuna can sit together and eat together. But you see, you are making Krishna to bath. You are making dressing Krishna for Krishna, and you are dressed Krishna's deity form. So this chance is nobody get in all three yugas before. Only the Kali Yuga people are so fortunate they are getting this chance. So what I'm seeing here, Arjuna is telling here, we both of us live together sometime. When Mahabharata time, they will stay in the same camp, and they sleep together and they sit and talk together, making jokes together. All these things they did. But we are getting more than that. So we are so fortunate than the Arjuna. But thing is, why he is remembering all these things? This small reciprocation from Krishna, when his absence, it's more felt. He can able to felt more and think about this and feeling, getting emotion towards that moments, and by thinking those moments. So it is very very true that when Krishna is with the personally being with them, that time they don't have this much emotion, that much feeling of separation. When you will have the rasa of feeling of separation when is Krishna's absence only. So in that sense, Kali Yuga people are more fortunate because they can get that feeling of separation of Krishna personally. So when this is felt really, our bhakti will go deep. So this we should understand. When we are just thinking that okay, Krishna is not coming personally, so DT form I'm not feeling very this thing, and holy name also when I chant I feel sleepy and I am not focused in chanting. It's not like that. When the person is not there only, will glorify. That's what you see. The person who is there that time will scold in any old grandparents or something. This grandma is always like that, and this grandfather is doing like that. But when their absence, when they gone, they passed away, only we feel my grandfather is very great fellow. He is very nice guy and he has some morality that we don't have now. All these things after he went only we'll discuss. We glorify. Before him, we don't glorify. We didn't utter anything. We're always thinking of negative only about the personality. But the feeling of separation is in this Kali Yuga people only getting. Because all this Yuga, you can see Krishna is coming. So what we have to do? We have to do humble service to the Lord. If you are not doing humble service, serving holy name, serving the deity form of the Lord, and serving devotional service unto Lord and their pure devotees, then you will not feeling that I'm doing bhakti. So these are all the means to get into the bhakti and grow. We are not coming into this bhakti will stagnate in one stage. No, we came here. It is not like outside people, they go Friday on us, they will go for some Devi temple. Saturday, they go for Balaji temple or Hanuman temple. Thursday, they go for Sai Baba temple. They are also feeling spiritual, but that is, they are stagnant. They don't know what to do next. They go, they attend, and they come. But The devotee means he is trying to understand his goal of life to achieve Krishna by doing devotional service, to go deep into it, not the superficially doing bhakti, show off to other devotees, doing bhakti for show off to other devotees. It is not a real bhakti, and you will not grow also. So the real bhakti, when it starts when you want to go deep. If you are putting, that's what the real chanting of Hare Krishna is starting after 16 rounds. It is not simply told. For this line, we can talk some 2-3 hours. So we should understand that if we are not stretching for bhakti, are not taking the steps further for bhakti, progress of our bhakti, then we will stagnate in oneself. Hare Krishna, happy, putting tilak and going into temple on Sundays only. Sometimes that also not possible. So this all is there. We should come out of this, settle down in ISKCON organization, or settle down in this nice setup. Okay, outside people are just always scolding me. Here at least people are respecting me. I can be like this. I can do some little seva. I can roam here and there, and people will say I'm also devotee because I will show up them in front of them, chanting Hare Krishna by showing chanting Hare Krishna and doing the devotional service in the post way. Not this thing should be என்ன சொல்றது, they say in Tamil, they கரப்படாம வேலை செய்யறது means without getting uh, 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 without getting the dirt in the cloths, I can go and do service and come. So that only many of us, or me, I can say, we will think this comes. That's what, see, mind is always serving Maya, not for you, not for us. So when you are asking the mind what can we can do, mind sometimes suggests very nicely, hey, you should not be very lazy, you have to get up. But the same mind only putting you to in laziness. The same mind only putting us to in the settled this thing. Is make you to settle. Don't do this much. Do this much only is enough. So when you are not stretching, Paramatma is seeing inside. So it's, he will see, okay, this fellow is not stretching. So the empowerment will not flow, as we discussed in the last class. So if you are not stretching, the empowerment will not flow through us. The Guru Parampara will not work through us. So here, that's what I'm feeling, that they is enjoying each and every small moment when he spends with Krishna, and this is very important. See, you can think of this also. See, out of Pancha Pandavas, why Krishna is so close to Arjuna only? This question everybody should have. I don't know how many of you have. If you have, please raise hand. Uh, so this is, we have to think. There are Pancha Pandavas everywhere, and Draupadi. Draupadi has some separate nice relationship with Krishna as a friend, as a servant. So that's what Krishna having the relationship between each individual devotees and reciprocating up to their rasas is very unique. It is not like I'm just um, doing bhakti in a dasya bhav alone. No, if you see Arjuna, Arjuna is showing sometimes Sakya bhav also and sometimes Dasya bhav also. He is in the Dasya rasa sometimes, and at the same time he can be very personal friend also. So when Krishna is allowing him to have this personal space, then he can do. Otherwise, hey, I am your guru. I taught you in Bhagavad Gita, so you should respect me as a guru. Krishna never taught. After Bhagavad Gita, he become again friend. He is not feeling that I am only guru for you. No, Krishna wants different rasa from different devotees. But in Arjuna, you can. This is very unique. From Arjuna, you can see Dasya rasa plus Sakya rasa. So because of that only, this whole beautiful relationship between Krishna and Arjuna we are seeing. So I'll stop here. There are so many things if you allow me to talk, and I'll talk only. So since time says I want to stop. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your wonderful class. We will wait for the participants' reflections. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for such sweet, like you said, it was maybe all other verses where when Arjuna is expressing his dealings and reciprocations with third party, but this seems to be very